There we go. It's on. Welcome to the Wake Up Real Estate Show today. Josh is still in travel. I'm going to be traveling later this week, so you're probably going to get one or the other of us for most of this week. Just comment down below if you can hear us. We'll make it a quick update today with Josh being out. I thought Jordan might be here to do some mortgage stuff. He might still show up. But otherwise, a little bit of a holiday, right? I think the markets are closed. Things might be slow in your neck of the woods. Summer's getting going. Everybody's on vacation, right? Starting vacations. So mortgage rates, let me just bring up my screen and give you guys a few updates, including where the mortgage rates are at. This is supposed to be our Monday mortgage show. I was actually just looking on TradingView to see if I could find a good symbol to trade the rates from day to day, just for fun. I can't really, having a hard time finding that very thing. The best thing you can get is like a Freddie Mac, but it's lagging. So if I type in mortgage here, for anybody interested, the best thing I can find is this thing right here. Come on up. But that looks like it hasn't been updated since early June. Anyway, in general, mortgage rates, like looking at a chart, if you do technical analysis or anything, I mean, it feels like they might pop a little bit. Maybe they'll double top and come back down. That's just hocus pocus technical stuff. The actual rates right here, if we look at mortgage newsdaily.com, they're hovering right in the high sixes here, 6.95 nationally, up 0.01%. So more on the mortgage stuff I want to share with you guys. Let's see. First off, I see comments here. Yeah, Juneteenth, I guess, is what it is. I don't know where this holiday, it just kind of snuck up the last few years. I got to read up on it, exactly what it is. But whatever. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mark. So yeah, mortgage rates in the high sixes. Market feels buzzing to me based on local property info, but real estate is local. Let us know down below. Was it an active weekend? Are things feeling like they're slowing for the summer, or are you still chugging along? Go ahead and let us know if you want. Last week, Josh and Jordan, I was on a little bit, did the VA webinar. If you guys haven't seen that yet, just go to wakeup.realestate/YouTube, just this channel that you're watching us on. And definitely, if you have time, I rewatched it at fast speed so that I could make some assets around the VA this weekend. And there's some good little nuggets in there. So if you go to videos right here, this how to use the VA loan eligibility to build a real estate investment portfolio. There's more than just that in there. It's probably a good thing to watch if you just want to be up to speed. And remember, you can always watch a YouTube, just a little tech tip for you. You can always watch a YouTube video at fast speed by just clicking the little settings gear and putting it up to 1.5 or 2. I usually land right between 1.5 and 1.75. 2 gets to be too fast for my aging brain, I guess. But definitely check that one out. And then what I've been working on, as promised, is to kind of synthesize that information. I also checked ChatGPT this morning and only found one thing that Jordan and Josh didn't mention. So that was cool. I snuck one other thing in there. And I'm making for you guys this kind of slideshow. We might turn it into a PDF report. 7 little known facts about your VA home loan benefits. You can get a VA with 0 down. Credit score is not required. There are no DTE. Oh, wait. DTI. What did I do? DTI requirements. No private mortgage insurance. I don't think Josh and Jordan mentioned that. Non-active reservists and National Guard can qualify. Your VA home loan can be assumed by a non-military buyer. You can have multiple VA loans at the same time, and then that kind of transitions into you can leverage the program to start building yourself a real estate investment portfolio. So for you guys watching, my thinking there is you do this, the video will kind of show these things off, but then it'll kind of close with the make money side of the VA home loan. In marketing circles, they talk about the 3 main kind of categories: health, wealth, and relationships. And anytime you can craft your marketing around wealth, which usually you can with real estate, it's good to kind of hammer that. So what I'm going to try to do with this video is end it by saying, hey, you can kind of start building wealth for your generation and future generations by leveraging the VA program to its fullest. If you want to talk with a specialist, go ahead down below and there'll be a form or a place for them to schedule. So this will turn into one of our typical landing pages that we have on the Wake Up Real Estate site. If you're watching for the first time, just for reference, you can create a free account at wakeup.realestate right here. And under our lead capture tools, we have a bunch of little landing pages around different mortgage programs. We also have a lot of other stuff in here you guys can use, of course, scripts, templates. We'll probably put under the template section, we'll put this actual slideshow and PDF that you can edit if you want. So you'll be able to download it and copy it. You just hit file and copy and kind of tweak it to your own, for your own use. And this should all be live within the next day or so in the members area. So just an update on the mortgage stuff. I don't have anything real specific to add on guidelines. That's more of a Jordan, maybe a Josh scenario there. I just have the basic knowledge you guys have about these programs. But when it comes to leveraging them and marketing and serving, serving your sphere of influence, this can be really good content. So we're gonna make sure you guys have it and are well versed and familiar with it. So that's the update on the mortgage side. Does anybody have a good motivational quote for Mortgage Mondays? And thanks, Andre. Also, guys, check out Andre's session on Friday with me about photography. There was some really good stuff in there as well. Tips from Andre about tools and different, different tactics and things to approach real estate photography in general. That's on our Friday the 15th session right there. So if you guys don't have any specific motivation, let's see what Josh has been posting over here. What's he doing on Facebook? And maybe I should do a social post of the day, which I haven't done. Well, that's not good. Oh, I guess my buddy Sean's over at out somewhere. Is it time for the desert? For that party out in the desert? What do they call that thing? What's that party out in the desert? Somebody. Party out in the desert where you get, you have a little too much fun. Your head gets foggy. I'm forgetting what it's called. I went to a local one here. The Love Burn. The Burn. Yes. Anyway, getting distracted by Facebook. Let's look for Josh for motivation. Here we go. Josh, Shameless. These are always a little harder to do solo. I'll tell you the truth. A little harder because I got to keep talking and filling the space for you guys and also navigating. So a little bit harder. There I am. Josh, where's your motivation? There we go. You don't get results by focusing on results. You get results on focusing on the habits and behaviors that produce results. This is bringing something to mind for me. I've read all the self-help, entrepreneur type self-help stuff, right? Like how to get rich type stuff, right? A lot of us who are entrepreneurs do that. And lately I've been going down this rabbit hole with this guy, Sadhguru, which I think I've mentioned here before. SAHD, and a big rabbit hole with him. I'd read, and I'm sure you guys have, I'd read the Bhagavad Gita and some of the Eastern stuff when I was younger. But some of what Sadhguru talks about, his way of communicating things is very entertaining. It's very chill and relaxing. It's Eastern philosophy in a way, but he spends a lot of time talking about the West and the things that we kind of get wrapped up in. And it's not very preachy. It's more fun. He throws a lot of jokes in there. So in the spirit of Motivation Money, I'm really going to recommend if you can pick up a few of his little 10-minute videos and just check them out. The reason I went on that tangent is Josh's motivation. You don't get results by focusing on results. You get results by focusing on the habits and behaviors. Sadhguru calls these habits and behaviors compulsions, and basically says that our physical, is it our mind or our body? I don't know. We're kind of ruled by our compulsions and habits. So Josh's quotes about kind of, having the positive habits and focusing on them. Sadhguru spends a lot of time talking about getting rid of the compulsions, the bad habits. It's two sides of the same coin, right? And that once you do that, and once you're in control of your compulsions, then you are kind of free to live, and the universe, life force comes and guides you away. Whatever, the woo Eastern stuff. Anyway, he's a really cool guy. So in the spirit of Motivation and Mortgage Monday, I would definitely plug Sadhguru. Let me see if there's any specific videos in here. I don't know. They're all he's always talking about the same thing in a different way. So just go watch. Tell me if you think it was crazy. Tell me later, or if you like it. I've been watching more of this than I should, because by the nature of YouTube, you know what they do. You watch one thing and then they keep showing it to you, the evil algorithm. So every time I'm in here trying to watch a chess video or something about day trading or real estate marketing, whoever wants to do that, this guy keeps popping up, and I think he's really fun. All right, let me check the comments here. Thank you, Soledad. I wasn't fishing, but thank you. Yeah, I don't think we have too much else. Let's just rock a social post of the day and call it a day. Josh, I think, will be home from his flight, he said, in time for the mastermind today. So that is at 11 o'clock at this link, wakeup.realestate/mastermind. So those are Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 11 a.m. So if you want to hop on that after I'm done doing my social post at 11 a.m., he will be there. I don't think I will. I need some time to catch up. We've been getting so many people curious about the V qualifier. We're getting a little behind on our execution there. So I just need the free time to work on that. Anyway, let's do a social post. Okay. And I'm going to keep it easy for today. Let's see. Let's go to our KV Core website or whatever your website is. And let's grab a random property list to talk about. So this is as easy as going to your site, searching more options maybe. No, I'm going to go from the back end. It's actually a little easier, the interface from the back end. So I'll go in here and I'll build an IDX squeeze page. Where am I? Here I am. Okay, now let's do a map-based one. Okay, we're going to do draw and map. And let's do expensive condos downtown. I'm just kind of making this up as I go, just whatever comes to mind. So if you have a downtown or you have expensive condos with view of the water or something like that that you can pick, that could work. So I'm going to draw an area here. I'll just kind of go boom, 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 boom. That'll be my area. And let's go $1 million or more. That's about the high end here. So it's a good cutoff. You're getting into pretty Lux and St. Pete still if you're at $1 million for the most part, I think. And then we're going to pick type, condos, and then we will generate our link. I'm going to turn off my property views, and let's just test our link over here. So do high-end condos. If you have a downtown, do it. If you don't have high-end condos, pick high-end something else in your market, right? It could be high-end properties with land, with acreage, or high-end single. Just do luxury or executive homes is a good term. This pop-up keeps coming up. Yes, looking good. Now, if you have a map-based search, this always makes for pretty cool content. I'm going to do price from highest to lowest. And what I've been doing is I'll do the map search, and then you can kind of like drag your browser. Oh, come on. When I sorted it, it got rid of my map. I forgot it would do that. Is it still going to be there? Yeah, so I pushed it back to the map, and it's okay. Okay. Whoop. I just showed my son's bank account. Good thing it wasn't mine. My son's going to South America today, and apparently in Bolivia, you need to show that you have enough money to leave the country or something. Whoops. I won't mute that out because it's okay for you guys to know an 18-year-old kid's bank account. All right. So here is the screenshot of the high-end condos. I try to get one that kind of like looks cool in here. Go like this. And then we will just screenshot that bad boy like this. Very lazy social post today, right? This is not hard to do. You can do this almost any day. I'll go back to Facebook. You know what? Let's do LinkedIn. Why don't we always do Facebook? And again, you can do all your social posts on multiple channels if you want, right? Let's do LinkedIn. Wait. St. Pete property list of the day. $1 million, $1 million plus condos in downtown St. Pete. Did I pick condos? I might not have picked condos. That might have been a mistake, or I might have for the property type, but that's just a small detail. We'll go ahead and click post like that. And that's a pretty simple post to do, right? We talk about the social post today. You're just staying top of mind with your sphere of influence. It's an easy thing to do once a day. If you have stuff that's kind of more kind of likely to appeal to a LinkedIn audience, like investment opportunities and stuff like that, you might strategically post those on LinkedIn. But really, you can just post these on all your socials where you're active from day to day. So social post of the day is going to be high-end condos in your downtown. Did I do 100,000? No, I got the million, Chris, because I can see it in there. But thanks. Yeah. Oh, you know, I did forget to put the actual link to the properties. Link in description and comments. I'll just put it here. There we go. Don't you do it. She's going to do it. She's going to bark. There's somebody walking down the alley or something. All right, here we go. All right, social post of the day. All right, guys. So with that, I think we'll call it a day. I have some other interesting things going on. Running an ad internationally for Miami condos down in Argentina. It's been a little tricky trying to get that set up with the special category stuff, and Facebook has these different settings for international. We'll be sharing that on Wake Up Wednesday, probably, along with some of the other campaigns. We've got a land ad that's doing really well here locally, getting leads for $2 that I'll also share on Wednesday. And then Josh will be here tomorrow for Texting Tuesday. So we'll be here for that. Let's see what Solid Ad's saying here before we get going. Is it possible? Good question. Is it possible to do a custom ad targeting a specific neighborhood or zip code on Facebook? So Facebook took away our special targeting probably about 2 or more years ago now. So we can't just say, hey, I only want to show this ad in a specific neighborhood. But what I do pretty much every day is you can highlight a specific neighborhood in the copy of your ad. So you would have to run the ad for the entire county. Right, I'll just look at an example, our company listing catalog here. The ad runs targeting for the entire county, but the actual copy of the ad says, see a complete current list of homes in XYZ neighborhood. And the algorithm will tend to, the people who are interested in that neighborhood will opt in, and it'll tend to show the ads to people who are more in that neighborhood. And over time, you'll do okay with that. It's not ideal. I mean, ideally, you would want to advertise directly to that neighborhood, but you can't really. And Google's kind of the same way. I was trying to do it with a Google ad. You kind of have to target really broad. One of the reasons I'm trying this Miami ad, I said I'd show you Wednesday, but I'll just show you now. One of the reasons I'm trying to do is because I am curious. It appears that I can run ads overseas and then have more targeting options because, Argentina, for example, isn't subject to our fair housing laws. So Facebook seems like it'll allow me to run the ad, possibly. I don't know if this has been completely approved yet, but it'll allow me to run the ad at Argentinians who speak English and have a high net worth. And the way I got to the high net worth was by targeting. They might have turned that off on me. They might have made me turn it off for the special category. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's trying to see if we can get around it. But bottom line is the algorithm itself, if the copy of your ad calls out the specific person or is about a specific neighborhood, you get pretty far that way. It's my long-winded answer. So yeah, that'll be it for the show today, guys. Thank you for continuing to watch here at Wake Up Real Estate. The website is wakeup.realestate. We have the schedule over on the right side, so you can see our live show here, our interactive mastermind. The link to join that you can find on the right side of the site. And then this week's strategy webinar, Wednesday at 2, will be another mortgage webinar about the FHA program. You're welcome, Soledad. And so it'll be about the FHA program, the ins and outs of that. And watch out over the next 24 to 48 hours. I'll get you guys those VA assets that you can use if you want to as well. So have a good one, everybody. For those of you who want to, Josh will see you in about 10 minutes on the mastermind at wakeup.realestate/mastermind. See you later.